Move.
Sick with no remedy. All my thoughts come from loud and some Hennessy. God told me show mercy to my enemy, but the devil saying make his ass a memory. I'm blacking out and yesterday is just a blur to me. And the only way to stop me is to murder me. I spit it hot, I burn a track to the 3rd degree. A surgeon to the beat, I give it open heart surgery. I give it life, I keep it real. I'm spitting life, my wrongs, my rights, my kids and wife. Life's a gamble, I'm pitching dice. Bob Barker grind, looking for the right price. Stuck in the trap for the cheese like mice. Lands on.
Nice. You probably bring all your little girlfriends here.
Nah. Just the ones I want to hit.
Where was you at last night? And y'all mind saying that she was at work because I called. They said you ain't been there.
Yo, are we online?
I never had one.
What?
I just said this so you can stop asking me.
Let me ask you something. Since you ain't got that fine spirit on you.
I can't hear you. I'm watching my face.
So when I dropped the baby off the other day, what y'all do?
Went to my mama's house.
You do that all the time?
Every time you break them, I drop them right off.
It's B Titty, and I am Ashley Renee on the PMP Show. Only on the Culture Creators Network, the People's Network.
I'm not gonna say the titty name, but
yeah, I had a hard time pronouncing that.
Yeah, but Ash, they will be here Thursday, and I think that's gonna be a comical show. Like I feel like that's gonna be
funny.
A super funny. Yo, did the intro go on?
Yeah, it went on.
Okay.
Yes, man, you need your glasses redone,
bro. Nah, I ran upstairs, yo. I had a plate of food. I ate that shit real quick.
Dang.
Yeah, and then but
well,
there we go.
I don't feel like
I knew something was missing.
Right.
Bravo.
Encore.
Cheerio. We are here, y'all. The PMP podcast is back again. Better than ever.
As usual.
Bigger, blacker, and fresher.
Yo, you gotta hit it with one of them shits after you say something like that.
Yeah.
That's like a B-boy stance moment at that point.
Trust me, after that joint yesterday, I'm strictly 80s mode. Like Dougie Fresh came out. Let me see. You know, it's crazy because when you see these dudes, right, you know, they got 10, 15, 20 years on us. So, you know what I mean? Like Chubb Rock came out, Moni Love, Slick Rick, Dana Dane, Kwame came out. Like, yo, they had some niggas out there, but Rakim didn't make it because he was sick. And I think KRS-One was supposed to make it, but I think he was doing something else. But
he live out here though. He live out here too, KRS.
Oh, word? Okay, I ain't know that. But yeah, that shit was dope, man. Shout out to everybody that came out there and did their thing. Like I said, to be 50, 55, 60, Moni Love is still out there looking good, my nigga. Like, still out there can get it. So, shout out to them. Breath Control still good, you know what I mean? They ain't out there rapping over the music. They actually rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's the lyrics themselves. So, shout out to them, man.
What was your favorite, like, what was your best performance?
I would say that I got to give it to Dougie and Slick Rick because that nigga Dougie Fresh was beatboxing, my nigga. That nigga did a solo, and for like 5 minutes, bro, he was just beatboxing. Yeah. Like he did see that. So they did Lottie Dottie. He did the beatboxing through all of that. Then the nigga like Slick Rick stopped rapping, and Dougie Fresh just beatboxed for like another 5 minutes, bro. I was like, damn, this nigga still got it. Like killing that shit too, dancing, did the spin move, all of that, yo.
Damn. Yeah. You know, you
he did. Yeah.
See guys, the girls dancing.
Right.
Yeah.
He actually killed that shit because he played Teach Me How to Dougie, the instrumental, and then he started freestyling over that shit. And that shit was pretty dope. And then he dropped the beat, you know what I mean? And then they started playing a regular song.
Yo, I'm gonna say something right about Dougie Fresh, right? I mean, he was like a little bit older. Like my older brother, my older cousins, my older sister, they would vibe with him a little bit more than I would. So, but for me, being around him, I still listen to it. So
yeah.
For me personally, I used to think that Dougie Fresh was kind of corny. Personally, like hearing the way he rap, like compared to the other rappers I was listening to, but not saying he's not important for the culture. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying me personally, I just felt like his raps were whack. I'll put it that way. But the beatbox was always on. Like when I first heard Lottie Dottie, bro, with Slick Rick,
right?
Nightmares of the night.
All of that. What was my shit was keep rising to the top. My mom said,
get it up again. Right.
No. That was
but that was the hot part though. Like, what bars do you really remember out of that shit? Like, I see guys and girls dancing.
Oh, yeah. Doing the nude dances. Take a drink while we're over here romancing. You ain't shit. It's no need to curse. Ask me who it is and I'll tell you first. Slow down. Be cool. Don't act ill. I came to have a good time, party and chill with you. But that's how they was rapping back then.
I know that.
Plans are made to be broken, soaking. I'm not joking. Try to
that was his, to me, that was his hottest joint, bro.
Yeah.
Like lyrically, that song was everybody love that song. If you don't love that shit, you lying.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, but I know that shit was fun.
It definitely was. Yeah, we had a ball. And like I said, BYOB, nigga, we brought a cooler, a 6-pack, and a bottle. Shit, we was straight.
I get hype on that.
Yeah, the show.
I forgot about the show.
Oh
my God. Yeah.
Yeah, they did all of that yesterday. Like,
all right. Biz Markie, the Fat Boys. Like, who you think was the beatbox? Who was the beatbox king or kings? Like who was the head? Like, cause we had a lot of beatboxers and shit during our time. So we want to put
I gotta say, Dougie probably is still number one because he used to do the boom and all of that shit. Yeah. Nah, but now you know what? What's my man Rozelle from the Roots? I'm gonna give him number one. Yeah, he's number one.
Boxer was the dude from Police Academy.
Michael Winslow. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't argue with that one. That nigga could make any noise.
Nah, but that's an impersonator. We talking about a rapper.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Rozelle. That nigga probably number one. Yeah. Dougie 2, Biz 3. That nigga Buff was nice, but from the Fat Boys, but he just wasn't like
together. They was together. Like, you gotta keep them as a group. Like,
Snoop Dogg can beatbox.
I ain't know that.
Yo, the Fat Boy era was kind of
he did it on the 50th anniversary when he brought out Dougie Fresh. It was him and Dougie.
Oh shit.
Beatbox.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit either till I heard him.
Yo, you know that's the culture because the beat would start and then niggas would start rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like all of us, hey, kicker, all of a sudden it's like, Badoo.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then everybody going in that circle, yo. That, like, to me, that essence of hip hop, that's why I always ask that question. Because that's like the rawest form of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At its rawest. You know, writing is cool and everything. But that spontaneous, you know, we just gonna go in. Ain't nobody, and it's for fun. Ain't nobody like it ain't for no record deal. You know, but that part of it to me is just, you know, I miss it.
Because they brought out going like what you saying, they brought out a breakdancing crew right before Chubb Rockinen performed, and it felt good to see, like you said, knowing that we we came up in that era where niggas really battled dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas had mega beef, but it was settled over dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't fuck with each other, but niggas it was just some break dancing shit. Oh nigga, you stole my shit.
Group of 5 go meet in the middle of the street.
Hell
yeah.
Niggas mad because you stole a move and shit.
Hell yeah.
You took it across town and now you acting like you invented that shit. Oh, it was on and popping then.
Dance off.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to the
good old days. Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Good old days. Times too. But other than that, everybody weekend good. I don't want to say happy Labor Day because that's you know.
And I don't even understand what Labor Day is actually. All these years, what the fuck is a Labor Day? We get a day off for going to work all throughout the year. I don't
know what's crazy? I went to work today, right? So because 2 people passed away 2 days ago, and they could have chose Sunday or Tuesday, but they was like, nah, we're gonna do a Monday. Right. And the fact that they had the money to pay extra, you know, we had to go in. So my thing is like this, yo, if we say we close Monday, we close Monday.
Right.
But because like you say,
what do you think Labor Day is? What would you think it would be if you had to take a guess?
Like I said, that's literally my guess, info guy. I guess they made a holiday to celebrate niggas going to work. That's what they gave niggas the day off.
No, it was actually it was kind of that way, but what it basically is was celebrating the like unions and gathering together to create that because of labor practices and shit like that. You know, as it grew and more unions formed, you know, they honored and recognized the movement of that whole thing of, you know what I'm saying? Right. Getting unions and having stuff like that. But what's crazy is motherfuckers still work on that day, so it's not like
so it's not like
and unions is fucking pretty much depleted. Like there's not too many left. You know,
that's the problem. That's the problem. That's
so celebrating this day and having a holiday for it and all that shit is kind of like,
you know what's crazy, Jimmy? Like, and you speaking to Wise Guy, and I think he had this conversation before on a platform actually, because we would speak about unions and him being in management, right? He hates that union shit because all these niggas could just call in, they could come in, they could say I'm leaving, and there's nothing he can do about it because they deal with the union. He can't discipline them. You know what I'm saying? Like all he can do is try to write them up, but it's their union bosses and shit. So on the management side, he said he fucking hates that union shit, bro. He said he hates it, but if you're not in management, it benefits you. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I want to say this real quick, just to to jump off that about man. I just got a promotion.
Oh, nice.
So your boy's like a foreman. I'm definitely a foreman right now.
Gotcha.
So
you would understand. So imagine dealing with a bunch of niggas in the union that be like, man, fuck that. We ain't doing shit. Talk to our union boss.
Now, I know they're not going to talk to me like that because we still going to have a problem after work.
Right.
But as far as what you're saying, like, I'd agree. But if they want to do that, I know the job has a deal with the union to where niggas will be fired or handled to where, because they don't want to break the deal. Like they got that's how they paying people. So who say something?
Peace.
You know, they have a arrangement set up. So they gonna keep their people in line and it's kind of like some slave master shit if you think
it is. It is. Like that's why the mob run that shit. Like you said, the mob be like, hey, go act up over there. All the employees act up. They come through. All right, y'all chill out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
This is what we want. This is what we need.
Right.
See, but it's like this though. Like you got to be able to Like, because like I said, it's a lot of money involved in that shit.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
It's a
See how
lot of money.
they just fleece UPS. They what was that?
UPS.
Yeah, they was like them niggas came up with that extra 30 billion quick. It's
Yo,
like, oh
and niggas is making like $44 an hour
yeah, bro.
now
Yeah.
with that shit. Now it's in a different state, so I don't want to make people think they can go to UPS and be like, "Yo, I'm getting 44 an hour. I heard it on the PMP show."
Right. No. And I think it's only the drivers. I think the warehouse people are getting like 21 to 27 or something like that.
Yo, but
which is still good money. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about tenure and shit and
yeah,
stuff like that. It is definitely by cost of living. Don't think everybody's getting the same amount.
Right. I think the numbers they was giving, wasn't that based out of the union in New York?
That's what I was going to say. That's why I said that. That's why I was like, check where you live. But I do promote going to get a fucking job. Or chase your passion, whatever it's going to be. But I do project doing that. But before we get into the topic, I was talking I had mentioned to you before I got online about growing up, like how we grew up. And for me, being in a single family household with a sister, and like older sister, we had like friends of the family or family members who, like it was like a community thing. You know what I mean? Like my mom was working 2 jobs, so she dropped me off at Miss Robinson's house in the morning. Now, Miss Robinson kept a lot of kids at her crib. Like when you get dropped off to Miss Robinson's crib in the morning, it's kids already in there sleeping. Like she got a section of the house, you know what I'm saying? They already laid out. Now, Miss Robinson already like, okay, she got breakfast. She doing this, she doing that. But she also, every payday, whenever they get paid, she gets paid.
Right.
And she had about maybe 8, 9 kids. You know what I'm saying? Maybe more sometime, in and out. But sometime we spent the night. Right. I just want to say that person is very, I think that person was very important in, us coming up. And I'm not saying we don't have it because I hate saying it because somebody always going to comment, oh no, I know Miss Such. Okay, cool. But that has kind of left.
You know what? Huh? You know what I think, Jimmy? Did it leave or did we leave the environment where that's used mostly? Like, because we ain't in the hood no more. I think in the hood, I think that still takes place. Like certain grandmothers are still around, aunts, and you know what I'm saying, that you could take your child over here. But in like, if we want to consider the suburbs that we live in, I don't think you probably won't see that too much. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, like I said, the projects. I think you'll see it more in the projects than because I'm like you. I can remember going and being dropped off at a certain house. You know what I'm saying? And if I had to go over there after school, it was all good. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right. It has gone away. But I just wonder if it's because we changed our environment. That's why.
That's a good question. That's a good question. But we know, like, I'm not saying I know everybody, but I know a lot of people who have kids. Right. And they live, and they still, it's like nowadays people don't trust people that way anymore. Sort of, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Also. So, it could be because, you can't. You can't.
That be making me weary of that. But I think it also has to do with the economy too. Like, I think
but they charging. I remember every payday Friday, my mom would take her money and some food stamps. Mm-hmm. Like I remember this vividly. It was some days I had to take the money when I got dropped off and hand it to her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not
saying like that that those things didn't go, like they didn't do that. I'm just saying that because the economy changed. Like things are different. That lady probably gotta go to work too, instead of
she ain't had to work, bro.
Make money. I know back then, bro. Back then,
I see what Info guy saying. That person can't exist now. Yeah,
I got him.
And that's probably a good point too. Unless they getting some type of government assistance and they really don't need a good job. Yeah, but you're right. Yeah. Just to that be your hustle, you got to be watching a lot of kids every day, boy.
That's why I'm saying it's got to be a bunch of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, because I wonder how much the average daycare is nowadays. Like,
oh, that shit is ridiculous.
The last time I had to pay daycare probably was 6 years ago, 7 years ago, maybe. I'm trying to think, and that shit was like $189 a week.
Yeah, it's over. It's over to. It's
yeah, I can believe it.
It's like $3 now.
Shit.
A week.
And depending on the level of the school,
it's gonna be higher. Yeah,
it could be more. So, shit. I mean, like with my grandson now, like my son-in-law took off work now because taking care of the two of them would be insane. Like what she working for would be pretty much the whole check.
Bro,
for daycare, you working to pay daycare.
You paying rent for daycare, bro.
Yeah, you
pretty much
rent for daycare. So, but that's what I'm saying. Miss Margaret or Miss Robinson, she's not charging full price. But I understand where y'all coming from with the economy. So, you know what I'm saying? Like that's something we should probably do a poll on. That's something we should do. You know, probably do some investigating and see what's up about that.
Because you don't even see kids babysitting like that no more. Like usually that was the especially for teenage girls, that was the job for them in the summertime. You know what I mean? Oh, I gotta go watch such and such kid. You know, go get a couple dollars. But like Info Guy said, can you even trust them? They gonna be on Instagram all day? Are they really paying attention to the child? You know what I mean?
That's tough. Damn, Z, that's fucked up. You went straight to. I mean, I think for a paycheck they better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know but damn, Z.
Because like you know your daughter's like Nyjah. Nyjah will be 15, so she's old enough to babysit now too, right? But I don't even trust her to do right. I don't
Come on, Z. Come on, man.
Not what comes with babysitting, like cooking and shit like that. Nah, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, peanut butter and jelly sandwich, ham and cheese.
Yeah, I trust her with her brother and sister now. She got them all day.
Okay.
But I'm saying with somebody else's child.
Somebody else's baby?
Yeah, I need to give her like another year of training before I would let her go get a babysitting job.
Agreed. I can see that.
That girl attention span sometimes. She get on that phone. She'll fuck around and forgot the baby was in the room.
Sheesh.
You know, typical teenage girl shit.
Somebody said teens want jobs now. Some of them do, man. Some of them do. Like, some of them do. I know a lot that do, and I know a lot that just want to be baby. You know, just want to be taken care of. So, or get it the fast way. So, that's a But there's a clip, right? Info Guy got, because we were talking about kids, but it was I can't remember which one it was or where he was gonna go.
That what you want to start with?
Start with the little kids. Start with the little kids, because we could just get in and out on that one real quick. My daughter doesn't what?
Want to watch anyone's children?
Yeah.
See, I just don't think it's in them like it used to be back in the day. That ain't even a hustle for them. They like, fuck that. Yeah. I'll go do something else.
Until they want the money.
Yeah.
Yo, can you make it bigger?
Hold on, bro. I like bones.
Cool. That's good. So, I just, I'm gonna jump in, jump out, because that like we got, watching that, it's sad to me, because the programming they doing right now is working, because they are like the age that they are right now. Like, I want to say what 7, 8, oldest maybe 10. Like
right.
like the oldest maybe 10,
Maybe 10. Yeah.
maybe 10, maybe the oldest. And the fact that they had a phone or whatever to be able to record that and go live or whatever. And yo, give me my weed, motherfucker. Yo, it's sad,
That's
bro.
something that they, like you said, either they was in the room when one they pops or older brother was making one of them videos, or because we hand our kids these phones and let these phones babysit them now, they all on YouTube and seeing that shit and then just started emulating it. Like you said, it's the programming. Either way, they being programmed. You know what I mean? Like indoctrinated into this bullshit.
Yo, but
that shit is fucking wild, bro.
That shit is crazy, bro. Like that's literally. That literally looked like that app, you know, that app where it was making people look like babies. It literally looked like they just used the app to make 3 grown people look like babies because they was doing the same shit. They passing the blunt around. They got the toy guns. Like, bro, that shit is crazy, my nigga.
I don't mean to laugh, but that shit is fucking ridiculous.
I mean, it is fucking ridiculous. And like when I saw it on somebody else's page, I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, yo, see, but the thing is, not only they around that all the time, bro.
Yeah.
They around that all the time. They around that all the time.
Gotta
be. And what if that was, like we was talking about being in the hood, what if that is the Miss Robinson that's in the hood? Like what if they at her house?
Right.
See, so I think because the times have changed, this is one of the reasons why I think, along with the money situation, because times have changed, people don't trust people with the kids, and I understand why. Because I got kids of my own, you got kids of your own, Info guy got children as well. So we understand why you wouldn't want to just because you don't know if this what they learning.
That's what I tell my daughter all the time. I be like, yo, the reason it's not even about like the children. I get the environment. Right. I'm saying like you don't want to be around that. You want to change that like outlook in life so that when you get older, you ain't gotta look back at shit. You know what I'm saying? And say, hey, what if I did this? What I like? Prepare yourself. So I keep it. I like me and my daughter have a relationship where like I'm totally honest. I don't go, with the little nursery rhyme shit. So for me, it's like it gives me a level of like understanding of her because she understands in regards to how I'm parenting. You feel what I'm saying? Like the things that I'm saying and everything. Like she understands, so that she doesn't do it when she is out and about and I'm not around to be like, hey, you don't need to be doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. That's crazy. I mean, but because we try to put a we try to lead by example. And I'm gonna be honest, right? When I was younger, because I had kids early, we got a comment with that said. Info guy.
Deion Sanders' son just threw for 500 yards. Deion could have invested the same in making him an equal doctor or engineer, values and priorities.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's saying. Oh, go ahead.
Nah, you go ahead.
I was saying, I was responding to the comment. I guess he's pretty much saying like the energy Deion put in to him for his son to be successful at football. He could have did that at anything and been just as successful. So that goes for the parents, out there like, yo, you put that energy into your child's going to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but I think but my interpretation was he was saying like he could have made him a doctor or an engineer, but we don't even know what he's doing in etc. school. So, I mean, I get it,
bro. But let's be honest though. Deion said he's one of the greatest football players who played the game. I think his kids automatically they wanted to play football, but
not even that. It's like his kids, like they're all smart. They all get straight A's. Like they all
straight A's. Yeah,
he if you don't get good grades, you don't play football. Like that's one of his
correct.
things. So I don't even understand. Like education is like one of his number one things. Like, but I feel like
let's
it don't
wrap
matter
up on this.
What you do, you should put, like Z said, the energy into what your kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Like info guy, we gotta but about them kids though. Hold on. What?
Yeah, right. That's what I said. I agree.
Okay. But them kids are crazy. But being that we got Prime, why don't you go with the halftime speech? We got being that we on Prime, info guy.
Good segue. Way to go, because I had that cue.
Everybody up. Let's come on the backside. Let's go out there. Let's get loose. Let's not come out flat. That was the appetizer. Now they about to get the meal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was the appetizer. And the only way they end this darn game is we let them. 2 turnovers. We're not going to beat ourselves. We're not going to beat ourselves. We're going to beat them. They just saw the appetizer. You were a little apprehensive. You really didn't know what we had. You really didn't believe. But now you should. You should understand what we got. Everything we need is right in this locker room and right next to it. And it's on you to make up your mind how you want this story written. It's a pen in every darn locker. How are you going to write this story? Let's go out there and be dominant, fellas. I believe your offense going to get the ball, and they're going to go down and score. Defense going to go back, 3 and out. We're going to get a good punt return, and we're going to contend to beat the brakes off these young men. But we're going to do it with class and dignity. No more stupid penalties. We got that? Yes, sir. Touch the person next to you and look at him and say, I believe. I believe. Let's go. Everybody up.
Come on, man.
Real quick, somebody said this, and it made me think. You think, and this shit happened sooner than I thought it was gonna happen with him winning against TCU. How long you give that nigga before he a coach in the NFL?
They would talk about that, Z. On speaking of which, real quick, did you watch the new Undisputed?
Yeah. Okay. It's all right. It ain't the same.
I don't like it. It's too
I'm not really feeling it, but it's because Skip is like the mediator now.
Hey, Shannon was on First Take today.
Oh shit, I ain't even watch it today.
Good.
Yeah,
I like Keyshawn Johnson though. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Keyshawn's opinion.
Yeah.
But
I like the people he has on there, but it seemed like Skip is Jenny now. Like he's more of the mediator as opposed to talking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
but then once he talked, everybody got to shut up. Oh, it's my turn.
Right.
Like he put in that white. But anyway, Dion though. That's what? Because you said what did you?
NFL.
What did you say? Right. They were saying that on the show that that's the next step for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because nobody thought they was gonna win this first game.
Definitely.
The whole panel, everybody was like, yeah, they're gonna make it a show out. They're gonna come close, make it a great game. But this is TCU.
And they was taking that as a victory. They was like, all he got to do is stay in the game, and that's enough. But he actually beat him. You know what I'm saying? Like
correct. So beating odds. I mean, the way he, climbing and moving forward, bro. Like, I give him 2 years. No, I give him 2 to 3 years. They're gonna be knocking at his door.
Yeah.
Maybe even sooner.
Maybe even sooner. Like
championship, he's definitely going to the NFL, bro.
They win 6 games this year. probably. I'm just saying if it happens like this, if they win 6 this year,
I think he
which is
want to win.
realistic,
10
Bro, I
next
think he
year.
want to
10
win
next
first.
year.
I think he want to win, like a what you call
Yeah.
it, championship,
Or at least be in the BCS. You know, I'm not the BCS, but
right.
the
be in the
playoffs. Yeah,
BCS for the championship to
right.
show these dudes, like, you know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
it's all a plan, bro. It's a plan. He doing
So,
this for not just himself, but for all black coaches
Right.
who are coming up in the rain
Right.
and don't get the opportunities that other, like, that's what I think this is for. Like, for me, that's my opinion on it.
yo, real quick before Z say something, right? Yo, they waiting for him. Jerry Jones is going to keep McCarthy on ice until he get Deion Sanders, bro. He
Oh
waiting
my
for that
God.
shit. Yo, he waiting for that shit to simmer up, and then he'll need.
And you know why, bro? Because do you know the ratings that shit would bring if Deion Sanders was the Dallas Cowboys head coach?
That would be crazy.
Bro, that shit would be insane, my nigga. The Falcons better snatch him up first. The Falcons better do it first.
I can see Falcons.
Yeah, they better go ahead and do it first.
Too. I can see 49ers too.
Yeah.
He played there.
I think it would be dope if he came out here though. You know what I'm saying? Just because of not even more so this way he started, but this being one of the blackest cities in the United States, and now you got like you could imagine the billboards and shit that be going up all over the city, like that shit would be crazy.
Yo, I'm getting season tickets.
Yeah, you got you. I think
Somebody said
that shit would be fucking
Prime
insane.
has said he never wants to coach grown paid millionaires.
Oh, he did? Damn. I don't know. They cut a check big enough.
Whoever said that, I'll make a bet with you. 3 to 4 years max, you're gonna hear offers of him talking. If he make it to the playoffs a couple years, huh? Because he like challenges. They would talk about like he like saying, moving on.
That was Kev, and he said it's recent of this earlier this year.
Yeah, things change when you're making money.
I was gonna say they throw a big enough check his way, Kev. He might jump out there, because he can always go back to the college ranks if it fails. Yeah, he can always go back. Yeah,
but shit, it ain't like he coaching the niggas he played with. It's different.
Right.
Like he don't know these. See, and then especially when his son go to the NFL, like we got to think like he coaches his son from Pee Wee League, junior, middle, college.
Yeah.
You don't think he ain't gonna want to make sure the steps that he's going in, he can even be there?
And he ain't even got to come. Like, I don't know what his specialty is because he's a head coach. I don't know. But I mean, I know defensively, obviously. But let's say he started as a DC first before he went to a head coach.
Nah. What if he do cornerbacks coach first?
See, that's the thing. I was going to say that, but then I'm like, damn, would he leave a head coaching job at a major university to be a cornerback coach? You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, it would have to be at least a defensive coordinator.
All right. Somebody, I could see that. So I could see him going head to head with
Saban?
Alabama.
Yeah.
I
mean, who gonna come up? Well, I'm trying to think of what school.
Shit, any school, what he's doing, what he did for Colorado, the fact they won one game last year.
Now, only reason why I say that, Jimmy, because we know that good old boy network still exists. And so I don't even know if they would even hire a black coach at some of them universities in the SEC. Like some of these old racist universities and shit. They might be like, we'll pass on this guy.
You ever heard of if you can't beat them, join them?
Yeah.
So if they know that he's still gonna have to face them in a championship somehow, some way, right? And if they don't want to lose to him, hey, let's bring him on in. Let's bring him on in because we can't have no darky beating us consistently. What did the question say?
See, that's what I was going to ask you, Kev. I was like, surprised you ain't mentioned Florida State being a fan, but
Ooh.
yeah.
That's what I remember that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what he did say, that he did never wanted to be a position coach. But
so he going.
I think
He going. Yo,
what
what about a
happen is
defensive coordinator? Like you said,
Florida
Zeke.
State will come back and try to give him a head coach job, depending on what this head coach does that's on there right now. Because, you know, they beat LSU yesterday. So,
yeah.
and Florida State trying to leave the ACC. They trying to go to the Big Ten.
And then, hell, you never know. Like, shit, fucking, he get Colorado put to make them a national contender. He might say, fuck it, I'm going to stay here. I got my niggas in the top 5. I'm going to be Nick Saban over here. It's an easy-ass conference they in. You know what I'm saying? Ain't they in the Pac-10 now?
Yeah.
I think they're going back to the 12, though.
Oh, they are? I mean, but even still, it's still easier road for them over there.
Either they are or they already there.
Gotcha.
I still feel like when his son leaves,
lost everybody.
He probably want to be closer. Like he's living a dream. Like a lot of people don't get to coach their kids all the way like that. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron almost, like how LeBron want to wait for secretly, how LeBron want to wait for Bronny before he retired. You know what I'm saying? I think shit like that.
But you just made me think of something, Jimmy. I don't know if he would ever do it. What if LeBron said, fuck it, I might not be able to play with him anymore, maybe this 1 year, or even if he did it before Bronny got there and just got into coaching and then got on somebody's staff, wherever his son land at, he just go coach on their staff. You know what I mean? Like, fuck around and be a player coach. You know what I'm saying?
Who gonna tell him no?
Exactly. Yeah. They'll sign that nigga for 1 year, give him $20-25 million, and he don't even need the money. He just, you know what I'm saying?
Man, knowing LeBron just to play on the team, he'll pay them just to. You know, I mean, just because it's being there, the endorsement, like all the advertisement, all that's going to be there. Like it could be a small area school team, like a Milwaukee, and still people going to pack the house.
Exactly.
Yo, did you hear about that rumor though about Giannis when his contract is up? That possibly going out to LA. I mean, they like trying to get over it. I mean, for Anthony Davis, like a swap.
Oh, that'd be crazy. But shit, they gonna have to do that soon. LeBron only got about another 2 years. And didn't Giannis just sign that big ass contract?
Yeah, he did that as well.
Yeah.
But they were saying, I just be watching sports shows. But anyway.
I hope not. I wouldn't want to see that.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Me neither. I'm ready for LeBron to retire, honestly.
Right. Yeah. Shit. But shit, we started talking about sports. We forgot all about some of the topics we had.
All right, so info guy, go ahead, man. And old buddy, dude talk about superiority. Like I wanna is it?
And then I know after that you're gonna run the one with the girl getting hit by the brick.
Nah, let's go with that right now, bro. Nah, I think we was gonna ride that one. I think we was gonna ride that one out to the end, all the way to the end of the show, bro. That's the last one too, for real. For real. We ain't gonna be up here too long. But we definitely need a good.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Info guy, the one with the black nigga, but you got it up now. You might as well go with it.
I don't know what you mean.
You good now. You already had the one with the dude talk about black people. You just played this shit before.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, but I guess we can skip it. You already just put it up there.
I mean, you didn't say do that, so
my bad, bro.
I just did the ones that you gave me.
All right, let's go with that one. Let's go with it.
Oh, you're terrible.
Because I'm hungry still. I only ate 3 nachos.
Guys, come on.
Come on.
All right.
It's late, man. It's Labor Day, damn it.
I know, but okay.
Yeah.
And I'm never gonna trust nobody but black people.
Gotcha.
Black people are perfect, man.
Yeah.
Why you laughing?
Come on, smart. Don't do that.
Why you
now
laughing?
you see what you doing?
I'm asking you.
I know what you doing.
I'm just, no,
you
what am I
trying to
doing?
point out every little thing. Why you laughing?
Because body language. I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh,
Listen, I gotta tell you, because we've been taught. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro.
Yeah.
We've been taught. You know what I call white people? I call them recessives, right?
Yeah.
We are genetically superior than any other race on this planet. This is a fact. Black people are genetically superior.
Yeah.
Period. But they make it seem like we are inferior.
Yeah.
We are the majority, but they make it seem like we're the minority. He's the minority. You're the majority.
Yeah.
So when I tell you black people are perfect,
Yeah.
that's not a joke. That's not a. We have to. When I tell you the greatest woman on this planet is the black woman, that's not a joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
I trust you more than any white man.
All right. I just, we don't have to say much. I just, I saw that, and I've always, I listen to his shit a lot, and it's just empowering. And I just feel like that type of, that's how we need to speak, as if we are, we not scared, we need to be confident. You know what I'm saying? And what he said about the majority and not the minority, that is a fact. That is
Total
a fact. So, because a lot of people have this thought process that, yeah, we the minority here. No, we're not. Not just here, across the world. You can't go nowhere, my nigga. Nowhere really. And we're not gonna be there. So, you know what I'm saying?
We are, like you said, we are the majority when it comes to a global thing. Is not more people, you know what I mean, than us people of color, melanin and all of that. Even if you don't even put the Asians in with us, you know what I'm saying, it's still more of us, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Yo,
what he said is a whole fact. This planet was designed specifically for our chemical makeup. So when he's saying we're perfect, it's not in decision making. Nobody's perfect in decision making. It's more so we're perfect for this planet. The way we were chemically made up, we're the perfect being to exist on this planet. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed. And
yeah, we're talking about it now.
Yeah, we about to talk about it. But okay, so
that's the rest of it.
But before we close off that, I just wanted to say that though, the illusion though, man, the illusion, if you tell people that they were bought somewhere, right? And they believe in that, then that'll make you think that the numbers here, it was 1 billion of them here when they bought us here. You got to understand, they were still coming over here, after, this is a business. So they were bringing Irish, different type of Europeans here. Forcing the issue that, we're just a little. By the time they got put, it was niggas everywhere. I just want to say we're not inferior. What he said is a fact, bro. We as a people stand up and be more confident. Now, we got that out the way. Now let's get to some ignorant shit.
Yeah, this is some ignorant shit right here.
A few moments later.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
Don't you ever fuck with Rihanna ever again.
Yo, we need to probably read some of those comments.
Now, info got brought to my attention. That video is edited, and it was 2 different events. The white dude was being belligerent and being disrespectful. That's why she did that. The dude that hit her with the brick, that's a whole separate incident. And she hit her with the brick because she refused to give him her number. So, excuse me, I just want to be clear because I thought that was the whole situation. I was coming here ready to justify her getting hit.
I did too. So I feel
Until
bad.
info guy said that.
Yeah, but that's what social media could do to you, yo.
Yeah.
You know, like you looking and we see it. Oh, for real? Like, I
Right.
want to apologize because I was going to jump in here and say the same thing. Like, oh, you out here acting like this. That's why. But I don't wish a brick hitting on anybody.
Yeah, this man hit me.
So this
grabbed a rock and it hit me in my
It's not
face
even the
because I want to
same
give her my
outfit.
number.
Yeah.
Watch.
What you
Y'all
want
see
to
it?
do? What you
Y'all
want
see
to
it?
do?
What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man.
Hey, my God.
I want y'all to be a man. Do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? Oh, yeah. Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch.
See, I'll say this, right? Let me go real quick, y'all, because and I'm sure y'all been in, maybe have seen some of these incidents yourself. I remember one night coming home real late, and might have been like 1:30 in the morning, and dude and his girl was outside. They was a younger, because if I was like 27, 28 at the time, they might have been 20, 21. So they out in the parking lot wilding, my nigga, like going ape shit on each other. So I seen it, and because it's to speak on it, when dude says something. If anybody was around before it got to the point where dude hit her with the brick, like with the incident I'm talking about, this is what I did. Like, I ain't have to intervene. I ain't put my hands on nobody and break it up. I was like, yo, y'all might want to chill before somebody call the cops. And I kept it breezing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because ain't nobody had a weapon. Dude was out there with his shirt off, all ripped up. So, nobody had a knife. Nobody was getting stabbed. So it wasn't that detrimental. But I still made it a point to be like, yo, y'all snap out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And they heard me. And they kind of did. And I think about 2-3 minutes later, they might have went upstairs. You know what I mean? And then whether it continued up there or not, they snapped out of this shit that they was doing out there in public. So sometimes it's something as simple as that. So if that was the case, when this happened, it's a simple, yo, y'all wilding out here. Take that shit in the house or something. You know what I mean? And keep it moving. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't always got to get physically involved in the shit.
I've had a similar situation too, several times. Like growing up, where we, sometimes in spots where you live or where you might be at, or
right,
that type of shit happens. And when it does, you really, the thing is, you don't know what somebody, because I've been in arguments sometimes.
Yeah,
I've been in altercations sometimes. So it's like when you win that shit sometimes, like you really can't intervene. But the brick situation though, once I seen a nigga grab the brick, I probably would have been like, yo, my nigga, nah.
Right.
Nah, not the brick, yo, not with this lady. Now the thing is with that as well, niggas better show up to my funeral. Because that's what women gotta, okay, yo, I was watching somebody, I'm gonna get back to this about protection, right? The main reason, because it was a comedian who said this, he was like, women, she was like, do you feel safe? All right, okay, I found it. He was like, yeah, okay, I'm with the independent shit. Yeah, I'm with all that. But when you walk down a dark alley or a dark street, or when you walking when there's a bunch of men around, do you feel safer by yourself or with a man?
Right.
And it was like certain things that a man provides, and that's protection. Now, if he's not your man, in 2023, that's what it is. You're not my concern. So it's fucked up that niggas could sit there and watch her get hit with a brick.
Right.
And it's fucked up that we got niggas out here who hollering at a chick and she say no, and you hit her with a brick. But here's the thing, like, I don't know. I do need to see the whole situation, because this could have been some shit that went down, carried out from the club. He probably been spending blah, 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 doing all type of spending all, she could have been carrying him. And then he asked for the number, She was like, nah, blah, blah, blah. So he upset, bong hit her with a brick. Now look, I'm not saying the brick hit. I'm not saying the brick
that
hit.
is so extreme. Like,
I mean, nah, bro.
Like I even get what you're saying because that's what I was thinking.
I'm not
like,
condoning.
What happened
I'm not condoning
before,
it, but niggas is like
that.
that.
Bro,
Yeah.
like I don't. There is nothing a
Yeah,
woman
in the
can do,
world that'll make
say,
you hit a woman with a
like
brick.
that. Like no, bro. Like that shit is
Mm-mm.
wild to me.
Nah, I
You
mean,
got
no, there's no
issues
justifying
way
that at all.
It's
No.
not. I'm
past
not justifying.
anything, bro.
I'm not justifying. I'm just saying, nah.
I do believe that women shouldn't do that and leave because there is crazy ass men who do shit like that. I
Correct.
do. That's a part of if you are going to be that way, you're going to have to be strategic on how you handle men.
Not saying she is though.
I'm
Not
just
saying
saying.
she is.
I'm just saying in regards to these things happen. You know what I'm saying?
And you got to break it up. Or not
I'm
break
not
it up,
saying,
but
no, I'm
yeah,
not
I guess
saying
that's
that. I'm just saying if
you see it.
if it was the incident of what Jimmy was saying, as far as like getting the drinks, leading them on, all this stuff, and then this dude worked up an anger, and you don't know
that's
what type of dude this is, so it's like you probably shouldn't be doing that if you're not going to engage with that man because you already know what he wants to do. But at the same
we've
time,
seen videos.
At the same time though, like if you see somebody about to hit a woman with a brick, like come on, bro, like you can't say something, like bro.
Yeah, okay, but what y'all saying is say something. What I'm saying is saying something ain't gonna do shit in that situation, unless like the fact
if
that
he
he picked
already
the
to
brick
that
up.
point,
Yeah, if he picked the brick up, my nigga, you gotta rush this nigga. Like this. And what I'm saying is, like I said, when I rush this nigga and all his homies want to jump me because they condone or shoot me because they condone.
Right, I was gonna say now he might have a hammer on him. Even if he's solo by himself, he might have a hammer on him and pull out now because it's a nigga rushing him. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but he had niggas with him. I'm
all
sure
those scenarios could be exactly what y'all saying. That's why I said it's.
You know what? Too, if you with your lady, right, and like let's say, I see, because this will determine what you really gonna do. You out with your lady, and a couple of her friends or family, whatever, and it's just you. In this scenario, I'm paying. It's you the only dude, but it's a couple of home girls or whatever, right? And she like,
wait a minute, hold on. One of them homegirls gotta have a dude. I'm not gonna be the only
that's what I'm saying. I'm putting this.
Okay. Nah, I'm
because
not going out with a bunch of
she might have somebody, a sister, somebody come with it. That's why I said. That's why I'm saying, making it. We the only dude in this scenario, and so if they see it, and they like, get the fuck off her, don't do her like that, and then go over there. Now you gotta go over there. Now are you going aggressive, ready to just go ahead and two-piece this nigga, or are you like, yo, chill?
First of all, I'm going to go get my family member first.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one that went over to being nosy. I'm like, yo, mind your fucking business. Yo, my bad, bro. And then I'm gonna keep it stepping. You know what I'm saying? Like he can understand
that. You like, hey, get out of here, this crowd.
Yeah,
we got somewhere to go.
Yo, she always
my bad, bro. My bad.
My bad, bro.
We didn't mean for her to disturb you, bro.
Nah, yo, she off her meds.
You make a joke out of it.
Yeah, she off her meds and shit. So, and then I come grab her, and then we ain't bro. Hell no, bro. Fuck that shit. I'd be the one doing it, but now I gotta save two people, myself and my family, and then all the other family members. See, man, nah.
That's why I said, that's why I said if it's a couple of us, it's gonna turn into an assault. Because if the ladies go over there and they start, he just gonna get jumped at that point. So that's why I was like, solo. If you by yourself, you might handle it differently. Only it's not because the nigga scared or pussy, none of that. I'm not saying that. It's just because, like you said, fuck, I got to get them out of here first. this nigga might just start wilding on everybody out here. You know what I mean? So throwing bricks at every goddamn body. Now I gotta fight you. You don't throw a brick at body.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? Like in situations like that, because like in life you be in shit, but I feel like the equalizer. Like I feel like when a situation goes down, if there's a beer bottle,
oh yeah,
and a can opener, like I'm already breaking down the situation or how I'm gonna break the bottle, throw it, hit one in the throat, kick him, break his knee, hit the other one in the head with the, stabbing the screwdriver, take his weapon away and save the day. Like that's how I be feel. Like when my adrenaline get to pumping, that's how I feel. Like I feel like Max Payne, where everything slowed down. Everything slowed down, and so I know I'm gonna go out in the blaze of glory. I just say everybody show up to my funeral if I'm around a brick situation, because I'm not going. I can't let
you can't let that happen.
A guy hit a chick with a brick, bro.
Right.
And I think the dudes probably knew the dude, and they was like, nah, that's D. You know what I'm saying? You can't, they already. So that's why they was like, all right. And that's what's sad about niggas is like, niggas will do whatever the nigga who runs shit say, or he don't even gotta run shit. Like if that nigga just got more money, or if that nigga just got the hammer and he shoot niggas for real, then niggas is shook.
And those dudes said, what do you want me to do? like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like,
and then I think it depends on the woman too, because if you just take it off of him trying to holler at a situation, and it was just any woman, like let's say it was, like an older woman, you know what I mean? I think niggas setting it off immediately. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what the fuck is wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think it would depend on the type of woman or a fucking little girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he hit her with a brick, like niggas gonna go crazy immediately. So,
but where did it look like? But all right, I got a good point, man, because we always talk about this. Where did it look like they were at a club, right?
Yeah.
For the most part. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm saying is the type of niggas, the facts, but this is right outside. There's probably on the way out or already, but either way, the type of crowds do determine the type of individuals that are around. Right.
Yeah, that didn't look like it was Drea's nightclub.
It looks sketchy.
It looked a little okay.
It looked like it was the place to be.
So what I'm saying, right? And were there any women with her when she was walking out? Were there any chicks and her? Because she holding her live by herself, or somebody taking it. I'm not trying to insinuate. I'm just saying. Sometimes, like in life, life is real, bro. Like when life hits you, like you're not supposed to be certain places, like certain individual, like it's people who date certain people, right? And then we always talk about the accountability. They be like, yeah, I keep meeting the same type of nigga because you're dealing with the same type of nigga, right?
Yep. Putting yourself in the same environment to meet that same nigga. Yep.
That's what I'm saying, right? So so she expecting a man, because if she was around real men, because as we all three said it here, because we're men, we would like, nah. So 9 times out of 10, we ain't even gonna be at the club. Unless it's so the type, you can't expect, men to be men sometimes based on the environment. And I think that's what's going on with the dating scene and why women are having all these posts and men are having all these posts, because they in the same areas, getting the same type of vibe, expecting something different.
So, yeah.
So
it's not like you said, you can't go to these hookah lounges that the certain caliber of woman or men that be in there and expect to find a potential wife out of that. That's not what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the same Instagram model that everybody else trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case, the same scammer, the same this, the same that. So Yeah.
Exactly. So, you know, you can't expect. You know what I mean? You gotta base it off of what it is.
Right.
Like I don't know what it is with the fantasy that motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like they think just because you want something to be that way doesn't mean it's gonna be that way.
Right.
Like this shit is like I don't even understand, man. But I'm sorry she got hit with a brick like that. Yo, that dude should be ashamed of himself, bro.
Yo.
I mean, yeah, it's been some wild shit that's took place out there, but y'all can't be hitting women with bricks, y'all. That
Come
shit is
on, bro. Like
Stop hitting women, period. Don't hit them with
period.
nothing.
Let alone with a brick. That is crazy.
Yeah. Nah, but a brick though, come on, man. Like you hit. Do you know who you hit with a brick? Debo.
Yeah.
You would hit Debo with a brick.
Yeah.
Zeus or Debo.
That's funny.
That's
now
a wrestler.
unless she's some type of ninja and you fighting for your life, then you can use a brick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get. Yeah. You can't. You know you ain't got no wins 1-on-1.
A brick. Yeah, and it's a lady. Come on, man. Fellas, you gotta do better, man. If
Right.
for all the dudes who stood out there and watched, man, that's some sucker shit. For real.
Yeah, that's what I said. You gotta at least don't let it get to that point. Like because he had to go find the brick. Like he didn't just have the brick sitting in his pocket, so he had to walk around and find a brick somewhere. So during that process, nobody
he
thought to be like, "Yo, homie,
found
relax,
a
man."
big
Like,
brick.
Yo, he had
found
time.
that.
Yo,
He had
and
to
she
work
should
for
have.
that shit.
Okay, first of all, see, she should have ran once he started running to go get a brick. First of all, like,
right.
Once he started headed toward a brick, he was
But
like,
what if he like went to go get it and snuck up behind her? Because if you look at it, it's like towards the back of her head.
So niggas are premeditating brick. Come on, bro.
He snuck up on her, bro.
You saying he caught her like this and then bow, caught her from the side.
Yeah. Where she
I
didn't
can see that. I can see that.
Because it was more towards the back of her face as opposed to the front of her face.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
I need to get some camera footage. Yo, you know that shit gonna be released. The front of the club footage is gonna be released. You know, a certain angle. So we're gonna see the whole thing in a couple days. And we're gonna be like, yo, they was together. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, that shit is fucked up, man. Like, I mean, like Jimmy said, we not trying to be funny about this shit because there's nothing funny about it at all.
It ain't.
Black woman assaulted by a man that nobody kind of helped out and stepped in and defended her. Like,
bro, I used to say this a lot on the other long time ago. Early, black men are cowards, bro. And I'm gonna go back to that. I'm gonna start saying it. Black men are cowards. I'm gonna start saying that again.
Not only that, like we adopting this Caucasian fragility. Like that fragile shit is being tossed over to us. Like we getting fragile about everything now. Like,
how is your lady reacting to you coming home scuffed up because you had to fuck this nigga up because he hit some chick with a brick? And she like, nigga, what the hell happened to you? And you tell her that story.
I'm getting some pussy.
You winning for a whole week. Bro.
I'm getting some.
You doing
like
good
immediately.
Yeah,
I'm getting some.
Yeah.
Bro, you
on the balcony.
You gonna have
you get the bath ran for you.
You gonna have 5-course meals a day, bro.
Right.
You can get that anyway. But because masculinity but that's what I was talking about earlier. Protection, though. Like even though a man might not do this or he might not do that, you go home and your man found out you got hit with a brick, what's gonna happen?
Yo, why you keep saying
he going out there and he gonna defend your name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times like relationships, like sports dude said this too, balance. Like he might not do this or he might not do that, but he gonna protect your ass.
Yeah.
From shit like,
Yeah.
from shit like, for situations like that. So
that
I'm gonna
goes to
stop
show
saying.
you. Yeah, that goes to show you she ain't had no man, because you're right. She hopped on live and all of that. It was talking to some other niggas that, as opposed to being on the phone with a man like, yo, this is where I'm at. This is what happened. Send the fucking cavalry. Come
She
up here.
wouldn't
You know
have
what I
been
mean?
there. She wouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not judging her, but I'm judging the dude. Cowardly move,
Yeah,
like I
right.
said.
Right.
And all
I mean,
the niggas that
he's still at fault all the way around. That's like, yeah, we're not taking no fault away from him. We just, basically saying, ladies, like sometimes, like, shit, just watch the environment you go by yourself. That's why it's always good to have your girls with you. I know most women, I ain't got no female friends. I need to stop saying that shit. Like, go make some friends and go hang out.
Yo,
you know what I mean? Like,
hey Z, I want to take it a step further, because the problem is, like, she thought she'd be safe also because other men were there.
yeah.
Like but these niggas ain't those type niggas. Like
Exactly.
we were saying, like, you can't expect just because it's men there. These type of men are probably the type that don't know how to do anything. They just standing around anyway.
Yeah.
They ain't really talk, they just what you call them niggas, fill-ins. You know what I'm saying? Standing around, not really doing nothing. Excuse me, how you doing? How you doing? Ew. Then they just, oh, okay, she holler. Them niggas are, they not protecting nobody. They're hoping you go home with them, or they not. That's not. So that's all I'm saying. That's like what Z said. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's not. Watch your environment, like Z said.
Right. Just, I mean, and I understand, the younger generation, the 25 to 30-year-olds. Hell, we still even go out from time to time, but not as frequent as them. But, again, I'm just, us having daughters, all of us, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just go out with a group. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never safe to go out by yourself. Go out amongst friends. You know what I mean? Like, all of that. Okay, I'll meet you there, girl. If that's the case, make sure y'all all walk each other to the car. Like, just because there's a lot of weirdos out here. You know what I'm saying? And then, I'm looking at some of these sex trafficking numbers that they keep talking about, like how much this shit is, the percentages are so high right now. And I'm just like, yo, like, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fucking thought? I know this shit has been going on, but they said this shit is at an all-time high right now. So, yeah, I just be careful. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Info guy said that too. That shit been going on.
Right.
And we already know about these hotels and shit. So, the secret good hostels and shit like that. But yeah, man, please check your environment, man. Like, because I don't even know, like, normally in a situation like that, your homegirls are there with you. So I don't even know if, because very rarely would you, have to go on live to, because you're somebody, somebody. So I don't even know if it was a date. We gonna meet each other there type vibe. You know what I'm saying? That, so I just want to hear what what happened. What the story was. Why was she there alone for real? If she was alone, because oh man, I would hate for yeah. We got
yeah, like I said, just I know ladies, sometimes y'all want to. There's certain double standards you just got to deal with, and that's one of them. Don't go out by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, make sure you got somebody with you. Like, it's just to be on the safe side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because everybody, like I said, like, all right, I'm gonna close on this by saying this. Like, my wife, right, being married, like having a father in her life, like she always, like, anytime we have a conversation, she'll say stuff like, my dad, or like on a pedestal, right? And they expect that of a man. So when they get with the guy sometime, at first, they automatically expect, like a certain standard. So I just want to stress this for the last time, that everybody's not on that standard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you going out, there are R. Kelly type niggas out there.
Yep.
There are stand-up niggas out there. There are there are robbers. There are all type of niggas out there. So please beware. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say.
Right.
That's all I want to say. So Z, if you want
Yeah, that's a great way to close that one. I got shit to say to follow that up.
Okay. That's what's up. So that was a good. I'm good. Yo.
Yeah, that's about a good hour and 15 minutes. We got any last minute? I know we got the Thursday show to do our football thing, so we ain't really got to do it right now. But shout out to the NFL cranking up this week. Definitely.
Yeah, man.
But I don't think we got nothing. Damn, I don't know.
Oh, I know what we got. Because shout out to all the drafts I did. I did like 4 drafts. I did 4 drafts this weekend.
Woo!
And
I'm doing 2. Yeah, I did 2.
And all of them are for Fazools.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to the, I went to the upper room and I did my picks. I did my 2 picks. And I felt, like Ali, you know what I mean, after, doing the rope-a-dope.
Yeah.
When I made those picks. So I love this time of year, Z. Like,
hell yeah.
Wow. Shout
I
out to
can't
football,
wait.
man.
We finally fucking here. I can't wait. See what my squad gonna do. We got this Sunday night. Info guy, we got y'all. Info guy Sunday night.
Yo, too many players in that damn league, bro.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about it. Yeah, we got a good 10, 15 minutes.
Like,
bro,
because you literally had to pick through trash. Like,
do you see my team? Yo, we all got good teams though. Like, I'm not even.
I mean, it's even, but it's like you're really gonna have to.
You only was able to get like 3 good players,
right?
And then after that, it kind of is like the middle of the pack for the rest of you. So you had to make sure you solidify. And I wasn't picking like that. If I'd have known that, I might have got a better wide receiver early. But I went for 2 running backs back to back. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me solidify that, and I'm gonna come back. But by the time I got to the receivers, my nigga, in that 3rd round, bro, it was all set. I was like, what the fuck? Nigga, it was all second string niggas, not second string, but second option niggas. I was like, oh man, this is crazy.
See, the thing is, right? I did this shit with somebody like 2 years ago, and they told me it was expert because you don't have that many options. So I did it one time, and I tried the shit, and they beat me, right? But then the next year after that, I almost won. I came in 3rd place. So I was like, yo, that shit is like, yo, you ever do
it's gonna
franchise?
Because
you ever do
like
franchise?
This really makes you pay attention to those players that's gonna pop up out the blue, and you gotta hurry up and snatch them up and put them on your roster before anybody else get them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this really gonna test niggas' skill set. You really gonna have to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, snatch this dude out. Pick this
I'm trying to
dude
get
up.
I'm trying to get like $5,000 off all the shits I'm in. Like, I'm in a lot of shit. Like this year, I'm trying to make 5 to 6, 7, 8 grand this year off the game.
He said, I need Pickens. He said, I need Pickens.
Okay. Yeah, he want to work a trade out. Nah, bro, but I did the mock draft. I ain't even gonna lie, Z. I did a mock draft like 4 or 5 times just to see what the rhythm would look like and what names would be left around after
that 3rd round is crucial because after that, shit, it got sketchy.
Yeah, it did.
Man.
Yeah, that shit was But what about the other one? The other one we in that we
Hey, I gotta post my shit too. Them niggas gave me a B. I was like, I think I'm stacked. You know what I'm saying? I did pretty good for the position I was in because I had the 8th pick. So
look, I had the 3rd pick, and they gave me a C+. I was like, what?
Yeah, they got me predicted at 7 and 7. I was like, hell nah.
Yo, they actually now they gave me a C minus. They had me predicted like 10th or 11th place, bro. I was like, man, all right, whatever. So
Right.
I was like, yeah, they don't believe him. We ain't
And
see
then I was
one
looking
game.
at I think it was Wise Guy, whoever, somebody posted they shit and they got an A+. And I was like, nigga, my roster look better than his shit, and I got a B. Like,
yo,
that's what I was saying. They were saying some of these people had like these major teams. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
they ain't even no way.
Don't believe that. That's the make you
how did they
discouraged.
win the draft? Like, come on, bro.
Yo,
what does that say? You
don't
used
win
the AKA yet?
Yeah, y'all
Who's
didn't.
that?
I guess y'all didn't do it, AKA, but that was.
Oh, nah, yeah, we definitely
that was
forgot.
Guido.
It's called
Oh, Guido.
AKA. You probably missed it.
What up, Guido?
What up, Guido?
Oh,
nah, he was talking about that AKA that was from yesterday when we was talking.
That's Guido. Nah, we ain't gonna do it now. I'm gonna make sure you up here, Guido. I'm gonna tag you before we started. Yo, he gave me one of the illest AKAs ever. I'm not gonna say it, but it got to do with college football. Yeah, because of the draft. Yo, Info got posted he made a group chat for the draft. Shit was kind of fire, bro. Yeah. Vegas, Wise Guy came in, Guido came in.
I was just, I was at the concert, so I couldn't really.
Yeah, I didn't know more people wasn't gonna be there. Otherwise, I would have did it. But it would have been cool if everybody was in there.
Because I was trying to focus on drafting, and then after like the 4th or 5th round, it kept kicking, like the connection was bad. So I'd be in there to skip a couple picks. Like I ain't even picked Geno Smith. The computer picked that for me because I had lost connection. So by the time I got back in, it had passed me and shit.
See, you ain't have a watch list.
Nah, nigga, all them shits was gone. All the players. Yeah. I picked I made my first 4 picks, excuse me. And then after that.
Yo. That's why I knew I had to lock in my quarterback,
he got my home.
Lock in a good running back and lock in a good receiver, just based on how many people was in there. Like,
right. And because even with that, like the one me and Jimmy and with Wise Guy and them, like that one, you gotta, based on how everybody drafts, you gotta snatch them running backs up first. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a late pick and all the decent running backs are going, you might as well go ahead and get that wide receiver out the way. You know what I'm saying? And come back and get you a middle of the pack running back. You know what I mean? Because after that second round kicking, like for me, I picked in the joint we in, I picked Saquon and who the fuck was my second pick?
You picked Saquon and
in Alvin Kamara, but I know he suspended the first 3 games, but he'll be back. But
but he was late, and I had him on my watch list because I was gonna pick him up. But see, I went different. Like I got McCaffrey first because last year that nigga was. I think you had him last year. And
did I have McCaffrey last year?
Somebody
I know I had Cooper Kupp.
Somebody had McCaffrey. It was just.
I think I did have McCaffrey last year. I think I did.
And a dude another league, so I got him first. And then with the second pick, I went and got Lamar Jackson because that shit. Because I was like, look, I need both because I knew I did the draft I did the mock draft 4 times on everything I'm in, just to get algorithm and just to get rhythm. So I knew in the joint with y'all that Lamar was going. No, I got him in the 3rd round. I knew he was going to be around in the 3rd round. Because the way everybody picks is running backs, wide receivers. So in the 4th round, you could get quarterbacks. So I went running back, wide receiver, and then I went because I had to get Debo. No, Debo Samuel was late, and I was talking to Wise Guy because I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get your man," because he was on the chat with us. I was like, "I'm about to get your man." He was like, "Nah, you ain't gonna get him," and then he was sitting right there, Debo Samuel. I was like, "Yes, goddamn."
Got him.
But
I got him in the other joint we in. I ain't get him in our league, but I got him in the other joint we in. Yeah.
So
yeah, I can't wait, bro. I promise you, I can't.
Me too, man. I promise you.
Football is back, America.
Let's get it. I don't know who that is pulling up to my house, but so we can cut this shit out.
Yeah, I guess we can close on that. I ain't really. I don't know we got too much more.
Nah, we don't. So,
info guy, you got anything that we missed?
Yeah. Anything?
Any last second shit that we missed, info guy?
What's up, P?
Huh? Yeah, we can close this shit up, man. Yeah.
All right. So, we gotta. So, do we call the PMP fans like the PMP gang, or like the like we got to get a name for them?
Yeah, we're gonna think of something. Yeah, we'll think of something, unique that when we say it, y'all know what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying?
To the PMP showers or whatever. Like I don't know, man. Yeah, thank y'all for coming out.
God bless.
And good night.
We told you, shout out to you, Russell Simmons. We took your shit.
But it's
you
two of us.
Spitting sick with no remedy. All my thoughts come from loud and some Hennessy. God told me show mercy to my enemies. What the devil saying make is as a memory. I'm blacking out and yesterday is just a blur to me. And the only way to stop me is to murder me. I spit it hot, I burn the track to the 3rd degree. A surgeon to the beat, I give it open heart surgery. I give it life, I keep it real. I'm spitting life, my wrongs, my rights, my kids and wife. Life's a gamble, I'm pitching dice. Bob Barker grind, looking for the right price. Stuck in the trap for the cheese like mice. Lands on